What's up, everybody? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the show. How we doing tonight? Are we doing all right? Oh, I gotta get some Kleenex. Midweek Magic is historic popper. I'm going to be really bad at that. Let me sign up real quick. But I'm not going to be good at it. Yeah, I don't know historic popper that well, man. I don't know it that well. So who do we got here tonight? We have Sharkmouth, Chase Gone. How you doing? Mineral Area, of course. Christmas. Unibot, welcome. Of course, over on the YouTube side, we have Joe LeBlow, Chris Cass, as always, Gobbler, Autumn Harvester, Ratboy Prime, Ryzian Fax, ITDA, Autumn Harvester, Fox Eyes, and Jason Henley. Generally, I do. Zavritz, the favorites. Hey, what's up, Zavritz, the favorites? I do, Jason Henley. I generally go live around this time. Sometimes a little earlier, sometimes a little later, but usually around this time. Let's try this Nano Infect again real quick. Boo-doo, boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. All right, sure. Let's do that. Thank you so much, Jason Henley. Yes! So I don't know if it's a YouTube thing. That is surprising. I don't know if it's a YouTube thing, and I don't know if it's a Magic thing. It very well may be both. That is very true. There are some content creators that are still thriving in this area. There are a lot of them, though, that are not. So it's very hard to say what the actual problem is. It's very tricky. It's hard to say where the problem lies. Yeah, I know his Bronze Mystic Theories was crazy, and I know he was struggling with it and everything else. But yeah, it's interesting that happened. Yeah, there are some content creators that are doing okay, but there are a lot that are suffering. I seem to be one that is suffering. I've slowly been recovering a little bit. It has been a gradual kind of change, but I am breaking even. I'm barely breaking even, as it were, and I think that has to do with. I don't know. I don't know where it is. I don't know where the guilt lies. I suppose I could say, if there is such a thing as guilt for this. It is a complex problem. Hey, what's up, Stella Bravo Actual? I do think it's a myriad of reasons, though. Yeah, that is very surprising. This is the first time that he hasn't done it. There you go. Gex. Let's snip. Let's see if let's see if Francois arrives. Boom, 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 boom. As last night, yeah, it's slightly refined, Adrian. Let's snip. Multiversal Passage, we'll do blue here. Dabba dee bot and die. Dabba dee da. I mean green. Pay 2 life. Boom. Boom. Wabango. Because he has Death Touch and he's a powerful 1-drop. That's why. Snoops HD. It's more often that he stays this way instead of being flipped. Do you know what I mean? We're gonna hold on to some cards here. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that, Fox Eyes. Darkwing Scavenger. Oh man, this wing is so dark. Boom. Let's push him in. Golgari low-cal poison. Low-calorie poison. So low-cal, so-cal. He flips. This has got to be a wipe here. He's going to die. It could be a wipe, though. It has to be, though. Otherwise, it's game over. You're going to get lost spikes every now and again, my guy. Every now and again, you're going to get huge lost spikes. It happens. We call that taking your turn in the barrel. One day, I'll tell the barrel joke again when we have enough people here, and you'll understand what it is to be in the barrel. One day. Today's not that day. I've done that before. It's just an older deck. Alright. Stella Bravo actual. Let's snip snip. Let's push. Boom. It's not mostly robot artifacts, it's mostly death touch. It's a lot of small creatures. It's a lot of small creatures. Order of the Bale Mercs. Do that. Boom. Pop. Hey, what's up, Jappy? Rock Curse Rakshasa. Alright. I think he's got to have some kind of removal here, right? Ooh. Got him. That's a nice thick deck right there. That's 3 in a row. Tic-tac-toe. Tic-tac-toe, 3 in a row. Barbie got shot by a G.I. Joe. Y'all know about that. Should we take it off-road real quick? We'll probably get decimated off-road. But let's try at least one, and maybe we can get some edge. We can get something in edgewise. Strionic Recorder, that's good. We got to kill that right away. Alright. Healer's Hawk. We flooded a little bit here, which is crazy because we only have 20 lands in this deck. Essence Channeler. Okay, we're going to need to use that Biosynthetic Burst. We'll put down Strionic. We'll go in. Okay. Boom. Probably is going to put down... Found a mono black control deck with artifacts. That doesn't make a lot of sense. He's going to put down Sheltered by Goats right here. That's what he's looking at. There you go. Ooh, get lost. Come on, swing it in. It's alright, man. It's gonna be cool. Oh yeah, now here's where the fun begins. Biosynthetic Burst is a good one. Push him in. Next turn we can hit Resonator on it. Unless he gives me the old... No, he's going to give me that. Okay. We go in there. Alright, so. Put down Starting Town. We need 2 for that and 2 for that. Gotcha. Let's get him. Get lost. He's really debating it. Debating it a lot. He's really thinking about it. Sweating. Sweat pouring down. Ugh. Oh, he's going to let it all through. Okay. Duplicate that. 8. That flips. Okay. It's fucking Shelter. It's fucking Shelter. That will be 1, 5... that won't be enough, right? That's only going to be 9 damage. He's going to go in. Pings me for 1 right there. It's time to teach him about how Trample and Death Touch works. We're going to learn him real good about that. Real good. All right. Push in. You guys know how Trample and Death Touch works? You want to find out? Oh, okay, he's just gonna let it die. We'll duplicate. There you go. Okay, that worked. Thank you. Yes. One you don't trample and death touch has a unique interaction in that everything else tramples. Only one goes on the if they have a 2020 blocking a 3/3 with trample, 1 damage hits the 2020 creature and 2 damage goes through. It's a very interesting interaction. It actually death touch makes trample better. It makes it better. Okay, let's put down Wastewood, Forest, Gene Seed Pollinator. Let's put down Dragon Sniper, aka Good Eye Sniper. Thank you, Mr. Stevens, for the $2. What's he gonna do here? Hemasymbiotic Bite. Okay, so we're gonna put down you. We're gonna put down Gingerbrute and Strionic Resonator. And we're gonna do nothing. You gotta be real crafty with this. You gotta be a sneaky guy. Frenzy Baloth. We'll do no blocks. We're gonna say green. I will pay 2 life. I will drop you. I will drop you. There we go. Now he understands. Now he understands what's happening. The true horror is sinking in now. If I get a mana, I can probably kill him. But it's going to depend here, guys. It's going to depend. Gonna pump that, pump that. Giant growth. Gonna tap it. Boom. 5, 8. Block that with that. We're gonna take 8 damage. We're hit Strionic Resonator on that one. So it's 4. Dose, 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 and that's that. I just did a Dino deck the other day, Ryzen. Hey, look at that. Diamond 1 with the doses. Diamond 1 with the doses. I don't know if this deck is good or we're getting lucky. It's hard to say. We'll go with it. Hey, what's up, Drift Ronin? Bloomin' Onion. Let's start with Cecil Dark Knight. Seam Rip, very nice. We'll put another Bloomin' Marsh. Boom. Boom. Yeah, you can do a green Stompy Dino. I think this is probably control. It's probably heavy control. Not really. It's Golgari Poison, but it's really Golgari Aggro with a Poison Spike. Alright, let's do this. Well, we're Diamond 1. Might give us the counterspell here. Or the Exile or the Destructions. Hard to say with... Hard to say. Phenomena Record, he's looking at it. He's staring at it. Yes, the King in Yellow. He's very staring at me again. Looking at every aspect, every facet. Trying to understand how he can best control out. Tap one target creature. Very nice. Is to draw a card. Boom. We'll do nothing. We won't put that down yet. I want him to play something. Seam Rip, who's getting it? Maybe Ginger Brute? Oh, he's going to get rid of Stranic Resonator. Okay. Dragon Sniper. See if he allows that through. Multiversal Passage. We'll say black. Enters tapped. We'll go in. Okay. Alright, very nice. Hey, what's up, Ignacio League? Authority solos. This guy is, this guy really doesn't want shit to happen, huh? Alright, let's do this. He's gonna gain the life. Gonna send him in. I'm sure he's got something for me. If he's running total control, I don't think he... Look, we have Myarla Thostep. Look at Myarla Thostep. It's your buddy, the King in Yellow. There we go. Untapped creatures. There we go. Authority solos. Boom. What do we got for me here? Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. You put that evil on me. Double exile. I told you this guy doesn't want anybody playing cards. He doesn't want, and he doesn't want to play cards. He doesn't want the table next to us playing cards. He doesn't want a single fucking soul playing cards right now, man. Look at this. Destroy, tap, destroy, destroy, sweep, exile, exile, comes in tap. He don't want nothing. He doesn't want anything happening. Nothing happening. Forever. Absolutely nothing happening. For all the time. Ooh, we're flooding too. By the way, there's only 20 mana in this deck. I have drawn, so far, I have drawn 1/3 of the mana in this deck. Over 1/3. Over 1/3 of the mana has been drawn out of this deck, by the way. And if he had an exiled Ceramic Resonator, I may have killed him next turn. He could mill me here. It could be Singularity Rupture or that other one. Because if he tapped out, I was able to put down Virulent Silencer and double the effect. Create a copy. Okay. Alright. We're going to do this. That comes in tapped. Number of cards in the graveyard. I only have 3. So let's do that. He's up to fucking 6 right there. He's gonna run the Rupture, I think. Seam Rip, very nice. Gets that one out. Virulent Silencer. Mill any number of cards. Mill any number of cards. Okay. Down to that. Let's go in. And he dies. Alright, wonderful. He wasted his time and my time and still lost. Amazing. Good stuff right there. You love to see that. Toman, how you doing, Silent Meadows? Salty Cosplay. Toman, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Evil Eldrazi deck. Is there enough Eldrazi in Arena to run a whole Eldrazi deck? Thug Dragons, what's up? How you doing? Welcome. How is everybody tonight? Hopefully you've liked the video. Hopefully you've done that for me. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. Ooh, I love it. I love it. I go first. I'm on the fucking rip and grip here. We're going to put down you. Hey, Raphael Hytholide. Welcome to the show. Hopefully he puts down a mana that's tapped and I can get my first. Yeah, we're going to spike him right now. We're going to spike him right now just because fuck him, that's why, you know what I mean? White, he could probably play some sort of removal now. Maze Mind Tome. Okay. There's the Virulent Silencer. Little scared of a wipe. We will run this in. If we can get Virulent down next turn, we can win. He's going to be at 6. It's gonna thingy there. Okay. Very likely a split up. No, he said no. He said he doesn't have it. Yeah, I got no thoughts. Okay, good stuff. Nice. Toxic poison is kind of like discard insofar as if people know what you're doing, sometimes they just quit because they don't want to deal with it. Good one. We're going to do this. We're going to go in. Wabango. I have a feeling that this may be, this may be, there's a Virulent Silencer again. Kona? I'm gonna hold my mana. Nobody plays this unless they're up to something nefarious. Yeah, I have a feeling it's Kona. Kona, 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 chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. If loving was easy, nothing be like my dreams. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. Kona, 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 chameleon. No, it's not Kona. It's something even more evil and devious. Also known as Devil and Evious. Okay, we're gonna hold steady. If they're not gonna do anything, we're gonna keep one pinging them. I'm gonna hold on to these crads right here. Virulent Silencer is better when I can deliver the payload faster, anyways. Okay. Is he gonna play it? He still hasn't drawn it yet. Well, we'll put down you. Why not? Yeah, okay. That's fine. We drew it out. Do I want to... No, I don't want you to have a lander. Okay. Kona, 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 chameleon. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. If loving was easy, it'd be nothing like my dream. I can't stop singing it, guys. There's something wrong with me. Okay? I'm sorry. I can't stop singing Kona, 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 chameleon. Alright? I apologize for this. Apparently it's nothing. I like these sleeves, though. Ah, the Sarema. Very nice. Legendary creature. Yeah, it's Kona. There she blows. I will put down the Snip Snip. We'll go in for 2. We have 2 removals in our hand for the Kona Defense Fund here. And he's going to say, oh ho, not so fast, mine friend. Not so fast. I have a counterspell available. Oh, I guess I'll pay 2. Yeah, that's fine. Do I want to risk it to get the biscuit here? I don't know how much poison is worth the 3-drop. But I don't have 2 removals, so I might as well, huh? Extinguish your battleship. Deals 4 damage to each creature. Very nice. We're going to do this one. And we're going to do boom. Virulent Silencer. Lovango. 2 doses of poison. Aqua Rat, how you doing? It's a good game right here, though. The Surema. Search a legendary creature, put it in your hand. He's going to put down Kona. Does he have a Spell Pierce? We play it again. We push it in. There's your 2 poisons. There you go, Kona. Enjoy that. That's for you, buddy. That's for you, buddy. That's for you, bub. There you go. Nice. This deck is going to get humbled soon, but I'm enjoying the win rate. We currently have won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games in a row. Which is a little unusual. But I am playing well, as you can see here. We are going to get humbled eventually, but maybe not yet. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling. Daniel Hit, welcome, Sir Daniel Hit. Night Villain Extraordinaire. Oof, no mana on this one. I go first, but we got to mulligan that down to something beefy. Yeah, that'll do. We actually don't need more mana. We'll do that. Dragon Sniper. Very nice. Let's put you. Let's put you. Let's push him in here. Rose Karibo. Oh, Danny boy. The pipes are calling. I think he's gonna... No, he's not gonna go in. Okay. From glen to glen. Across the mountainside. Oof. That's a lot of poison right there. Okay. Ooh, Frenzy Baloth. The Great Shoggoth. We're going to push in. He's going to find out how Biosynthetic Burst works. One and one. Guess what that is? Double triggers. You love to see the double trigger right there. Sir Rose Karibo. Order of the Rose. Ridiculous. Absolutely absurd. Absurd. Unusually solid. I like that. I like that. It's unusually, disturbingly well. I know. It's doing disturbingly, upsettingly well. It's suspiciously well, we could even say. Ginger Brute. We're gonna drop you, Ginger Brute. Bloomin' Marsh, Bloomin' Onion. We'll put down Cecil Dark Knight. I'm gonna make a whole video out of this deck, Silent Meadow. So if you go to the YouTube channel, you're gonna see a whole video. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about a thing. It's gonna be great. You're gonna see a video. You're gonna love it. You're gonna have a great time. You're gonna get a full explanation of how it works. Don't worry. A full shakedown, breakdown, everything. It's all gonna happen for you. He said, I need deck picks right now, man. Deck picks immediately. Is he going to destroy my artifact? He sure is. If you destroy my artifact, I'm gonna rock. You know what? I'll take 3 damage. Why not? Because I can flip Dark Knight faster. Okay. Show deck picks. Gold Vein. Very nice. Going in. Nothing good there. Bitter Triumph. Sure. We'll go in for them. Boom. Unfortunately, they do get some treasure from that. But we'll see what happens. Mana Man! Holy shit. How's Life Gaming? Welcome to the show. Oh, good job, Danny boy. Mana Man. Serac. Okay. Frenzy Baloth of the Shoggoths. He's probably going to run the Baloth in. Probably going to run Baloth in. No blocks. Oof. Oh, don't tell me he's going to do a fight card. No, he didn't land a warehouse. Okay. Alright, we're going to do this. Boom. We're going to do that. Flips. Not great. Welcome. Welcome, Man to Man. Hardest working man in MTG. Shout out. Man to Man MTG. Hope you had a good stream. Hope you had a good stream, Man to Man. Hope it was a good one. Ouroboroi. Very nice. Pump. Boom, boom. Why didn't he do it on the other one, though? Yeah, I think we're out of luck here. We kind of flooded. With a deck with only 20 mana in it, we drew 6 mana, which is, you know, pretty wild when you think about it. Why would you do that? I'm going to gain 4 and lose 5. Virulent Silencer. Boom. Virulent Silencer again. Yeah, that's my thing. I like to draw 80 bajillion lands. That's my favorite thing to do. Exactly that many lands, 80 bajillion. Exactly that many. No more, no less. Exactly 80 bajillion. Why is this guy he keeps putting we're gonna die now. He needs to put the counter on Ouroborite, and that way it applies across. I don't know why he keeps doing that. My favorite type of game is when I do nothing but draw land for the whole game. My opening hand is entirely made out of land. Every card I draw from then is land, and then I lose the game only having played land. That's my favorite type of game, so, you know, it's not complicated. Well, the streak was finally broken. We just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wins in a row with this deck, which, you know, is a little abnormal. A little bit abnormal. So, you know, I was expecting to get auto balanced a little bit there. You got to take the L's occasionally, because the game doesn't like when you splash out like that. All right, let's get aggro on him. There I go. Glimpse the reactor core. We'll put down you. Put down you. He's ramping to what? We don't know. Oh yeah, big ramping. Virtue Persistence, very nice. Huge ramps right here. Just massive, massive ramps. Probably, I would imagine that they're probably trying to get Ugin out. If I had to guess. Hey, what's up, Kitty Kate? All the cool Kates and kittens. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's say green. Why not? Pay 2 life. We'll bring you down. Boom. Go in. Okay. Cool Kates and kittens. Destroy all artifacts and enchantments. We're gonna do this. Boom. We have that. Bango. Okay. We have that. Each player loses the thingy and does the thingy. What is the goal here? What is the goal here? Gingerbread again. I don't... Just to get this off? Is that... There's really not much in my graveyard that is good enough to cast, so to speak. Tragic Trajectory. We go in. He's got something in his graveyard that he wants to bring? Oh, he's trying to hit Outrageous Robbery. It's a thieving deck. Got a thieving deck here. Mazmine Tome. So we'll put down Hull Carver. We'll say can't be blocked except by creatures that have haste. Go in. Do. Let's kill it. Probably should have tragic trajectoried that right away because I can bring it back now. Can bring it back. Trying to hit me with outrageous robbery, I think. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. We're on a winning streak. Now we're on a bit of a losing streak because you can't win 10 games in a row without the game auto-balancing the shit out of you. They're gonna auto-balance you. You have to accept this. You must accept this as a part of your fate. There we go. Finn the Fangbearer draws a card. Overlord of the Haunt Woods. Very nice. Boom. Draws a card. Boom. Draws a card. Synchronized Charge. Mm-hmm. We just got to draw correctly here. Still delivered the payload. 2 triggers right there. If we can get a Virulent Silencer, which is a 9% chance of drawing the Virulent Silencer, and he doesn't bring back a Ginger Brute, we can actually win the game. I don't know Historic Pauper that well. That's the issue. I don't know Historic Pauper well enough to do anything with it, you know? That's part of my problem right there, is that I wouldn't really know what to do. I don't know what, like, the key Pauper cards are. It's when you're off format, you just don't ever really know, like, oh, okay, well, that one is going to be a banger. So we have a 9% chance of winning the game right now. It would be a beautiful top deck. Finn the Fangbearer, no, that's not it. We have a 10% chance of winning the game next turn. If we pull a Virulent Silencer, we can get a untapped, we can get a unblockable artifact to hit. And if we get an unblockable artifact to hit, well, things look good. We're going to go in. We're going to take that damage. Finn the Fangbearer. Okay, now we have a slightly better. If we get Biosynthetic Burst, a removal for Finn the Fangbearer, a removal for Finn the Fangbearer. Deadly Cup. Alright, now we're not getting anything. Sacrifice. Gain 3 life. Now we're not getting everything because he ran a 3-mana wipe. Yeah, I know there's like probably a broken busted. I know there's probably a broken and busted type of deck somewhere. Synchronized Charge, that's not anything. I'm going to give him the old Sleepy Hedron, and we're going to get out of here. There's no way that we can win now. All right, one more. One more. We got to Diamond 1, so I'm happy with that. See if we can't close big here. Then maybe we'll just push Big M with something. Oh, yeah, we used to hit Rose Karibo. Me and Rose Karibo used to hit, like, every season. We used to bop heads every season. I'll never forget when Trex fought me on the ladder right when I was about to go to Diamond 1. And he was like, "Oh, Jay, look, it's you." And then, like, just beat the shit out of me. And I was like, "Bro, you could have just given me Diamond 1, man. I'd have given you Diamond 1 if it was nothing to me. And he was like, oh, I don't fucking care about your Diamond 1. Fuck your Diamond 1. I was like, well, that's pretty mean, man. True story. Let's go with Ginger Brute. I'm still kind of tripping about that guy who didn't know how to use Ouroboros. Virulent Silencer. Okay, we do need a different type of mana here. We do need a mana. 35% chance is a little sketchy. Veil Marks. This is going to be Cravo Reanimator, which means that we're in trouble unless we get a mana here, I think. Yeah, this is Cravo. Synchronized Charge. Why not pump them up? Okay, we do need a mana, though. Oh, okay. We'll take that, then. He hit nothing. Rakdos Affinity is probably the busted deck, but you'd be solid with most burn decks. I went through pretty quickly with Impact, Tremors, Hair Appearance, and some buffs and burns. Interesting, Yellow. Interesting. Okay, last one. Last one. I think we got our footage. If you're new and you don't know I have a YouTube channel, I absolutely do, just like Mana Man. It's right there, in case you don't know about my YouTube. This is not a good hand. We're going to mulligan that. We will take that. Ooh, man. Phenomena Recorder, as much as I want you in there, I feel like making sure we get Virulent Silencer down early is going to be the key. Duress. See? Yeah, I'm glad I did it. Otherwise, he'd have just discarded it. So we're going to go with Cecil Dark Knight. Next turn, we're going to do Underground into Ginger Brute, and then we're going to hit him. He's going to kill that. Oh, no, he's going to bat me. He'll take Bitter Triumph, which is fine. He's a little confused. Multiversal Passage, not ideal. We're going to toss that. Ginger Brute, you're going in. We're going to push. Okay. Bandit's Talent. Non-land card. Virulent Silencer followed by Virulent Silencer is fucking dope. We're going to hold on to that mana to try to make him discard it. We'll try to make him play a discard to get rid of that mana. Yeah, there we go. Got rid of nothing. Got rid of a whole lot of nothing. Is he going to fall for it? Okay. Got him. Next loss is over. We go till we lose. Sumala Century. Okay, sure. Man, I almost have 400% on the vault. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. Ops goes first, which is not ideal. But we'll keep it anyways. We discarded. We're going to put down Cecil Dark Knight. Authority. Biosynthetic Burst. We will put down Ginger Brute. You know what? We'll wait, because he's going to try to kill... He's going to try to kill whatever pops down, so we'll use Biosynthetic. He's going to try to fucking pop it. I knew that. Four color. Well, four color what? Four color what is the real question. Counterspell? Removal? Gain a life? He's holding something. He's cuffing something in his hand. I mean, we know this. Damage. Do that. Boom. Boom. Probably a sweeper. I'm probably playing into the white, but it is what it is at this point. Yeah. Yep. If they're going to run total control, there's not much we can do about that. He's so far only played authority and removal, and mass removal. That's his only goal here, so I think we pretty much know what this guy is about. Search for a library, search for a card, put it on top. Interesting. So we'll put down Virulent Silencer. He gets the mana. Very nice. Okay. Mills half their library. Okay, so we know what this is then. We know what that is. He's just gonna mill my library again. Real fucking creative. We'll do Sync Charge. Doesn't really matter. Two. He's probably just gonna play his whatchamacallit. Blue River Churn. Yeah, that'll be that. There you go. Really great that they put that in there. Really happy about that. All right, we played till we lost. We tried to get past the right up to the wall of fire, but they knocked us back each time. I mean, it works, guys. I don't know what to tell you. We currently right now in ranked, we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 and 3. Almost touching mythic right here. Yeah, the Mills will. It works. You can really surprise the shit out of people with this. I think this is honestly the best iteration of poison that we have right now in the game currently, so I can't complain about it too much. Phenomena Recorder actually does a fantastic job. I think a lot of people are aware of this card. They don't really know it exists, and they don't realize what's going to happen that you can double trigger off poison. So really a crazy thing to do to people when you hit them. Yeah, so I like it, guys. I love poisoning people. It's my favorite. What are we going to do to push us across the finish line here? Should we just run mono black? Let's just run a couple of games of Jappy Black then, huh? Threw together a bunch of mono red and just shot everything. That sounds fun. How did that go? How many times did you... my assistant is 3,922 wins and 3,926 losses. More losses than wins, huh? Probably me too, I would imagine. Probably me too. Hey, I just met you. And this is crazy. Let's get this out here. Boom. Oh, what are we talking about? Yeah, we don't need you ever getting Elspeth, I think. Overlord. I think Elspeth is going to be the biggest problem. Sky Knight Squire. None of our elves. Hey, we're doing possible slasher. There you go. Collector's Cage, very nice. Thank you so much, Isa Forever. I like my decks too. Ah, Ouroboros, the classic. Also known as El Clasico. We'll take it. Boom, boom. Came too quick for us. We didn't get any removal. We got this only. Ooh, very nice. If only that had that slasher right there, I would be a happy man. If only I had that slasher there, I'd be a happy man, but unfortunately we didn't get it. Boom, boom. Boom, GG. Got 2 scoops and 2 games. I'm done for the midweek. We'll try one more with this before we change the skeletons. Okay, I can deal with this. Do that. I need a mana. I need a mana right here. Perfect. Bot. Umbral Collar Zealot. It's going in. Boof. We do Slasher. Oof, we're having a hard time with this deck right now, guys. This deck is not feeling it. I think we're getting punished for winning too much. I think we're getting punished for winning way too much. We went too hard and too deep. Is he gonna go in? Do. No blocks. Okay. Do that. You gotta fight. Oh, you're right. To party. You gotta fight. Boy, you're right. Hopefully he doesn't play a removal. We'll see. If he's got a removal, he's good to go. We'll see what he top decks here. Nope, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. He's going in. He's going to sacrifice that. It'll do 1 damage. That goes in. He gets to surveil 1. And he's out of there. There we go. I didn't think I had that, but there. Look. We did it. We did it, guys. Yikes. Ops goes first. I would rather go first on this Yuna. Thank you for following Ponologist. Welcome to the show. Ooh, we got a lot of this. We got a lot of this stuff right here. Hey, Buggerman, 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 it's my song for you, Buggerman. Let's do this. Let's strat bet on him. Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. He's going in for 2. Let's drop the unstoppable slasher. Boom. Okay, 4 mana. Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Can't Soul Cauldron anything yet. Obliterating. Boom. There you go. Unholy Annex. So let's get rid of that card that's in your hand, buddy. You don't need that. Yeah, you don't need that. Thank you, Chris Cass. I appreciate it. Nowhere to run. We'll hold on to that. Do that. Marauding Mako. Unfortunately, we're going to have to take this. We're not getting what we need here. How's Life Gaming? Welcome. I bless the rains down in Africa. I bless the rains. Gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing more 100 men could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. I bless the rains. Bam, 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 bam. I bless the rains down in Paprika. Now he's salt roping me now. He's salt roping me now. He's sad. Ponologist, I feel like you used to belong to the channel. I feel like didn't you used to be a member? Didn't you used to be here a lot? And then I don't know. I feel like I know you. Watching Mana Man trying to figure out the rating feature on here is hilarious. Oh yeah, so rating basically you take all of your people and you send them to somebody else so they can get a big influx of viewers, which is very nice. Mana Man, me and Mana Man go way back. All right, I'll take that. I'll take that. Okay, sure. Yeah. Okay, good. Should we put down the miner or should we get the negotiation out of there? I think we start with that to put some heat on the board. To put a little pepper on them, as I say. Put a little pepper on them right now. Yeah, we're going we're going a little bit of Black All-Stars right now, Stella Bravo Actual. Jason Daba. Joe, what's my favorite deck to play? Any kind of vampire or gain and drain deck. I love vampires and I love gain and drain. It's fantastic. We didn't draw mana there, which sucks. But I have a feeling we'll draw one soon. But it changes all the time because there's stuff that I've liked playing and there's stuff that I, used to play or whatever. It just really depends, I think. The Terminus of Return. 1, 2. Okay. He's just gonna stare at me because he wants to counterspell everything that I do. There's a mana. There we go. Okay, we could draw an Aclazotz off the top, which would be an instant win. Could be another Aetherize too, so we'll see. Yeah. That's all he's drawn, played the whole game. He got drumped a mana and he's only played these two cards. nice also. Right end, also nice. Comes a Boyd. Comes a Boyd. He's got more life there. Down to 12. Discard a card. Arch Enemy's Charm is not super necessary, I don't think. It's gonna gain life. Ultima, there you go. Okay. Ooh. So counter spells, weft walking, and some other shit. Gotcha. Counter spells, weft walking, and some other shit. Oh yeah. Can you imagine voice chat arena? It'll never happen, man. It'll never happen. Weft walking. If you shuffle it. Shuffle your hand, draw 7 cards. The first spell cast each turn. Very nice. This guy's gonna trap me here forever. Very nice. I like that. I like those bloodthirsty cleric combos. Some of my favorites is vampires, you know. We're gonna do this. Yeah, but they'll just tell you to, you know, they'll basically just tell you get on Discord. You know, that's. I don't think that they're ever gonna be like, oh yeah, you should. If you want to play a commander game with your friends, play a commander game with your friends. Don't go looking for random tables, you know. I feel like voice chat's going to be terrible. First of all, commander with friends is not very good. I mean, commander with randoms is kind of sucks. Am I right? Like, who really loves commander with randoms? Who's like nuts about that? I don't think anyone's nuts about commander with randoms. Like, commander is fun because you play with your friends, mostly. I know there's CEDH, but that doesn't make any sense to me. Lemon meringue, yeah, we're done here. This is stalling. This is the 20-minute game that I'm gonna lose. 20-minute game that I'm gonna lose, so, you know. I don't like this hand. Especially on the draw. fight needed removal. There's Bitter Triumph. Okay. We'll wait. We'll see what we can do here. I just don't ever think you're going to get the full Commander experience, in my humble opinion. I think Commander is just... I have a feeling what they'll probably do is make a separate Commander client. That's what I think they'll do. They'll make a different game that's Commander. Ouroboroi. I know that doesn't make a lot of sense, but when you think about it, it makes a lot of sense. Yeah, but if they do that, they get twice your money, though. That's what you're failing to understand. You don't want to give wizards twice your money? What are you, some kind of poor? Is that what you are? A poor? This one's not working. We're going to do skeletons real quick. I would like if they had a migrated account. That would honestly be the best thing. You get to take one card over from everything that you own already. It's a dedicated Commander client. It's a dedicated Commander client, and you get to take one of each of every collection. Boom. Problem solved. It's your Wizards account. It's tied to your Wizards account more than anything else. Oh my goodness, I can't get a word in edgewise here, can we, guys? This deck is underperforming right now. Quantum Riddler gets the draw. Boom. Rogue's Passage, yeah, that's a good one. We'll put that down. Let's see if he wants to counterspell that. Oh, he can't counterspell. That's right. Could flank me. Could Elspeth smite me. Doesn't really matter. I'll hold it for something bigger. Hutzel's flanker. hold on to the... It's got a counterspell. Vicious Tidebinder, very nice. Canceled that out. Yeah. Boom. I need him to invest. I need him to play that Quantum Riddler. I need him to play that Quantum Riddler. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. There we go. Okay, I think we can get him here. Pull that counterspell. Come on, there we go. There we go. Unstoppable Slasher. Boom. Daring Curiosity. Perfect. Let's do that. Creature attacking or blocking. Let's get rid of you. Resolve. Auto pay. And we're fucked anyways because he never lost anything here. So we're dead anyways. Boom. Cancel Z. We'll do that. He's gonna exile this. He knows what I'm trying to do. He had every fucking answer. Oh yeah, we're losing big time with this deck, guys. This is the most this deck has ever lost. I think that's 3 in a row right there. Terrible. Terrible. He had every fucking answer. He never fucking didn't have an answer for me. A counterspell, a removal, an exile. Oops, I clicked the wrong thing. Absolutely fucking awful. Just shit performance. If we would have won those 3, it would have been mythic. But we went against a Azorius control, a green, and an Azorius control. So that's your auto balance for you. Last game right here, we're gonna run the blue scales and see how we do. Yeah, I looked over the Cocoon. I'm still debating on Cocoon. I haven't figured out where I want to. I might try to run that after we hit Mythic. I might just try to push to Mythic with some garbage tomorrow and then worry about that later. Ooh, alright. Ops goes first. Not great. Okay, do this. Yeah, no, we're fucked. We're royally fucked. 5 mana off the rip. We're gonna draw another mana here just to make sure that we're fucked. Boom. I told you. I fucking told you. You guys thought I was bullshitting. I said we'll draw another mana. I fucking told you. 6 mana off the rip. We're getting auto balance real nicely. We're getting auto balance real fucking toasty right here. Oh, I fucking told you guys. I said we're gonna hit it. We're gonna hit it fucking hard. Oh my goodness, we're gonna hit it fucking hard. You guys got no idea we're getting auto balance like a fucking monster right now. Boom. Nothing. Boom. Auto balance like you wouldn't fucking believe, bro. Look at that. Done. Auto balanced like you wouldn't fucking believe, bros. Like you wouldn't even believe how hard we're getting auto balance right now. I'm cutting my losses. I'm happy with fucking Diamond 1 right now. But every deck is fucking getting murdered and then flooding. So, yeah, we're going to leave that alone because if that's going to be the case, yeah, the skeleton deck that I did amazing with recently, 5 losses. 5 losses. We did amazing with it. I got a 70% win rate earlier. It's getting balanced out right now. It's trying to push me down to about 52%. I think the only thing that's pretty consistent is Stella Bravo, is the Bravo Rabbits. Those only ever get 2 losses in a row, and that's usually to something very aggressive or removal heavy. But no, we can clearly see what the writing on the wall right now, right, guys? We're not stupid. All right, so we're gonna shake it and break it, quite possibly even take it. All right, here we go. Yeah, no more auto balancing, guys. We're not going to get auto balance for the rest of the night. We don't like that. Let's do this, doof. Oh, I already have this. All right. Okay. All right. Let's shake it and break it, boys. Let's shake it and break it. How's the sound? How's the picture? Everything sound and look good? Let's take a look here. Okay. Device properties. Okay. All right. Solid. Solid. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because, guys, Poison Infect just got better. Yeah, there's a couple of cards in here that take us from bad to worse. You guys remember Golgari Poison Infect? I hope you do. It's very popular. It's also one of the most hated decks. Even if you're a Poison hater, you can't deny that it's effective. We went on like a 10-game win streak. I think we got 1 away from Mythic before the game started auto-balancing us out. So we are lethal on this one, guys. Lethal. I'm going to show you some new tips and tricks with the new cards and just the most effective way to deliver the most poison to the most people as quickly as possible. Before we do that, though, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you, you're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously attack you and maul you for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live and in person on Twitch and on YouTube. We can go live on both those places. You can hit that bell and you'll be notified when anytime we go live or we post a new video. Be on that notification squad. We'd love to see you there. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information. Post your decks, post memes, ask questions. It's all right there. If you want to share a deck, Discord is the place to be. And of course, copy of this one, Golgari Nano Infect, is going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy of this one, you go right down there to the description and you will find it. So, no problems. What are we talking about when we talk about Golgari Infect? Very similar to the one I did, a couple of tweaks, a couple of improvements here, and I'm going to go over the major improvements as we do. It's actually pretty cheap, too. I think we're only adding a couple of rares into this. First things first, Cecil Dark Knight. Really good, aggressive early on. Even if you don't poison people, you would be surprised at how effective a Golgari aggro can be especially a lot of decks that require a lot of setup. Starting with a lot of early cheap cards that can just constantly put pressure on your opponent, especially Death Touching, can be super effective. This is one of them. 2/3 Death Touch for 1 black. Darkness. Whenever Cecil deals damage to you, you lose that much life. Then if your life total is less than or equal to half your starting life total, untap Cecil and transform it. He turns into the Redeemed Paladin, which is a 4/4 lifelink. And everyone else gets indestructible on the attack, which is super effective when going in with a horde of Death Touchers that they have to block. It's going to really rip up their thing. So, keystone card right here, an uncommon who looks awesome. That's a Buzz Droid. One black, 1/1 Death Touch Robot Assassin. We love to see the Buzz Droids right there. Get them R2. Very, very effective. The reason that this is so effective is because with Virulent Silencer and Finn the Fangbearer, poison from Death Touch and poison from Artifact, well, it's a Death Touching artifact, it can deliver a double dose of poison if you let it. Very, very, very effective card right there. Super good and super cheap. I'm going to go with Tragic Trajectory for a little bit of removal. We want early stuff out of our way. We want to slow people down. Tragic Trajectory is perfectly fine in getting those -2s, and if anything died void, you get the -10, -10. Solid bit of removal right there. If we're on the topic of removal, I'll just go with Bitter Triumph. I don't mind chucking a card or taking the damage to life. We are going for a very effective, aggressive strategy right there. So by any means necessary, we're going to get them out of the way. Bitter Triumph is a solid way to just get removal. So that's going to be our removal package. More 1-drops. Dragon Sniper. Good Eye Sniper, I like to call him. 1 green and 1/1 Vigilance, Death Touch, and Reach. That is a keyword salad for 1 green mana. Just a good card, man. For an uncommon from Tarkir, Human Archer, just solid. You have that Death Touch, you have that Vigilance, you have that kind of really, really effective blocker and attacker with being able to hit flying creatures too. Just good, man. For an uncommon, just good. We're also going to add in here, because we can't get enough Death Touch, this is a new one. This is Radioactive Spider. It is Fate Weaver, who is weaving the Omenpaths right there. 1 green, 1/1 Reach and Death Touch. You sacrifice it. You can search for a spider hero. We have no spider heroes. That's why we're going with 2 of these. We're basically just adding more Reach, Death Touch, 1-drops into our hand. We want as much Death Touch as we can and as cheap as we can. A lot of times they die. You can only get 4, so he's playing a backup support to the Dragon Sniper abilities right there. Ginger Brute. This is a classic one right here. This is a food golem. It's a running cookie. 1 mana, 1/1 haste. It can only be blocked by creatures with haste. And you can sacrifice it to eat it like a food token. The reason that we only want this guy unblockable is because of Virulent Silencer. Again, the main goal is to get artifacts and Death Touchers down on the board so you can deliver the poison payload as hard as you can. Whenever a non-token artifact you control deals damage, that opponent player gains 2 poison counters. So delivering a poison with Ginger Brute is very, very effective. 10 poison counters and they're dead. Yeah, you know it. 10 poison counters and it's over with. So if you hit 5 times with this guy, just him alone, with him being unblockable, can be very effective. Now, here's the trick. Here is the new tech that I don't think people are taking into account as they build their poison decks or consider poison or toxin as it goes. Phenomena Recorder, also known as Peter Parker's Camera, aka Strionic Resonator. 1 mana to put down. This artifact comes in with 3 film counters on it. You pay 2 and you remove a fill counter. You target a activated or triggered ability you control. You can choose new targets for that. Did you know this counts for poison counters? That you can make a poison counter trigger again? I bet you did not know that. I bet you weren't even thinking of that this new card, basically, if I hit you with Hull Carver and I have Finn the Fangbearer out, right? He's going to give you 2 poison. Whenever a creature you control with Death Touch deals combat damage, they get 2 poison. That is a triggered effect, because it has whenever. That's a trigger. Whenever this happens, that happens. You have 2 open mana, guess what? It just happened again. As many Strionic Recorders or Strionic Resonators or Phenomena Recorders you have out, you can repeat poisoning people over and over and over again. So they get a poison trigger, guess what? They just got another poison trigger. That takes them from 2 to 4, 4 to whatever, and that'll push them over the edge sometime. You know what I mean? If they're already on 6 poison, you hit them with Ginger Brute, unblockable. It delivers 2 poison. Guess what? It's 4 poison now, and they're dead. An absolutely brutal combination that nobody really expects because everyone forgets that these poison counters are going to be triggered effects as many times as you can get them off as deadly as you can make it. So we have those phenomena recorders that absolutely make this a much more lethal deck. Speaking of lethal, Finn the Fangbearer, let's talk about him. 1 green and 1 from Kaldheim. Legendary creature, human warrior. Whenever a creature you control deals with Death Touch deals combat damage to a player, that player gets 2 poison counters. Every single time a Death Toucher, Dragon Sniper, Hull Carver, Fate Weaver, or Finn himself, they get 2 poison counters. 10 poison counters, loses the game. Really, really terrible stuff to do. So that's fantastic right there. We love that. Now, how do we deliver this poison? Well, we have Biosynthetic Burst and Synchronized Charge. There's another trick that people don't talk about often, which is Trample and Death Touch, the way that they work. This card is instant. It could say 1/1 counter on somebody. They gain Reach, Trample, and Indestructible, and they get to untap. So you can either intercept somebody that they weren't expecting someone. You can intercept somebody with Hull Carver and the Death Touch, and they lose their creature, and you get to keep yours. But also, 1/1 counters and Trample is super, super effective. We also have to think about Synchronized Charge. 1 green and 1, distribute 2 1/1 counters. They gain Trample and Vigilance. Anyone with a counter has Trample and Vigilance on it. Here's the funny thing about Trample and Death Touch. Why the reason we want to give our creatures Trample as hard as we can. When the interaction of Trample and Death Touch goes off, only 1 damage goes on the creature that is blocking. The rest tramples through. So if you have a 2/2 Hull Carver, all right, and they have a 20/20 Hydra, right? It doesn't matter. They block the Hydra. 1 damage goes on the Hydra for Death Touch to kill it, and the other damage goes through. So as long as you have a 2/2 Death Touch creature with Trample, they will deliver the poison payload no matter what. It doesn't. They as many blockers as they can put in front of it is going to be how many that they kill, and you only ever need to assign 1 damage to each of the blockers before the rest tramples over into Death Touch damage to your opponent. Death Touch damage, as we know, is poison damage. So that's why we want to give our stuff Trample, and why we want to surprise people with Trample, because they're saying, oh, well, I'll just block it. Well, guess what? It's trampling now. It hit you. The poison goes through, and now you're dead. Boom. Surprise them. And then even so, they say, well, I can take 2 poison counters. Well, guess what? I have Phenomenon Recorder. I'm going to double it. Take it double. Take 4 poison counters instead. You're dead. It trampled through. That is how you trick people into death right there. That is how you easily lay them down into the grave, using Trample, Death Touch, and Poison. So that is what we want to do with Synchronized Charge too. You can replay it out of the graveyard as well. The finishing touch, the coup de grace, as I like to say, is the Virulent Silencer to add the robot, another robot assassin. 3-drop, 2/3. Whenever a non-token artifact you control deals damage to an opponent, it gains 2 poison counters. So you have your Ginger Brute, you have the Virulent Silencers themselves that do it, and you have the Hull Carvers. The amazing thing about Virulent Silencers is they gain 2 poison counters for each Virulent Silencer out on the board. So if you have 2 Virulent Silencers out and you hit somebody and Ginger Brute does the damage, it's going to give it 2 poison for each one. It's going to give it 4 total. If you hit it with Strionic or Phenomena Recorder, it'll be 6 total. As many of these as it has out, as many as the artifacts hit. You can absolutely overdose somebody on this and just completely wreck them when they're not paying attention. So very aggressive, very dangerous, and very unexpected. Comes out of nowhere and just messes people up. So that's what we're going to be running. 4 swamps, 4 forests, 4 bloom and marshes, 1 underground mortuary for the Surveil and the swampland for the verges right there. A multiversal passage. You certainly could add more multiversal passages, and 2 starting towns. I know you're already yelling at me, why not Rogue's Passage? Sure, you could add Rogue's Passage as well. I know a lot of people like Rogue's Passage. It's fine. You could add it. It's expensive. That's the thing. The game is usually over by the time you have 4 mana or 5 mana to hit that off. You know, a lot of times it's kind of over and done with. But I'm aware of that. I can tell you that. I am aware that Rogue's Passage does exist, and it's a good way to get unblockable in. So it could help. It could help. We look at this here. Humans. Decent amount of assassins right here. It's humans, assassins, robots, spiders, warriors, a little bit of everybody. 6 instants, 5 sorceries, 15 artifacts altogether. 20 lands on a 1.5. Very cheap, very low to the ground, very, very deadly. stuff right here. Only 20 lands. I was flooding too much, and even with 20 lands, I was still getting way too much land anyway. So if you're braver than me, maybe you can cut a land and do something else with it. Nano Infect 2 with the Resonation, standard deck as it goes. As far as the sideboard goes, I think we just have a little bit more removal. Stab, nowhere to run. Snakeskin Veil for the protection right there. Edge Rover's not a bad one either, because that's a robot. It's an artifact too that can help. Blooming Stinger does give everyone who's attacking, whenever this creature ends, another creature gains Death Touch. Overprotect's a good way to get trample through as well. And Leyline Axe can be pretty silly because that gives people double strike. And if you hit somebody twice with poison, they get it for each hit. So if you really want to make people just go absolutely crazy with it, maybe try Leyline Axe for silliness as it goes. And Rogue's Passage, yes, I'm aware of it. Yes, it is a little late in the game that we can get that through, but it could be very helpful as you want it. So keep that one in mind as we go. Nano Infect 2, I hope you like Golgari Poison. I hope you like what we're putting down here. Got me to Diamond 1 and 1 away from Mythic, and then it started. I had won way too many games. I had won like 10 games in a row, so it was the arena started to freak out and throw me some hard matches. So leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Don't forget to like the video. And here we go. All right, guys. We are out of here. Joseph Stevens, Jappy Grizel, thank you so much for coming, guys. Sephora is homie. Thank you for the likes. We are done for the night. Thank you all. Maybe we can get to 40 likes. Maybe we can twist somebody's arm right here and have us like one more just for the heck of it. Maybe we could do that. I don't know. Could it be possible that somebody is forgetting? How you doing, Vodek? Wall Street Journal, how you doing? That Geo dude, welcome. Yeah, I love Standard right now. Yeah, it's rough. Thank you so much for coming, guys. Don't forget to like the videos. You don't know how much it helps, especially when a video first pops up. If you like it, it goes nuts. The more people, you get 30 likes in the first 10 minutes, that video is gonna go fucking viral. It's gonna go fucking crazy. So keep that in mind. I'd love to see you hit those like buttons as quick as you can. Who are we going to send you off to? I guess we'll send you... Well, we already did Trex. What the hell's Road to Empress? We're not going to do that. Okay. Should we go see Chiono? We'll go see Chiono. Why not? We haven't seen Chiono in a while. Hey, somebody came through and gave that last like. That's awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to do it. You have the, I think I put today's video up pinned in the comments. If you haven't seen today's Mono Red, it's actually really good. An interesting dragon deck for y'all. What time do you usually stream? You caught me at the end. Usually about 12:30 every night. Eastern time. 12:30 Eastern time. Generally when I go live. If you haven't seen that one, go check out that. We're going to raid Chiono. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. Check out the video. Make sure to like. Thank you for coming, Geodude. Welcome to the show, by the way. We're usually about 12:30 standard Eastern time every night, so we'd love to have you there. Video will be up tomorrow, guys. Adios, farewell, goodbye, good luck, and we'll see you.